welcome to Sunday's video. Yeah, with everything that's happened during the week, the bus incident, the debate incident, stuff that really it's difficult to talk about on YouTube, because when I talked about the debate incident that you all know about, the biggest news of the week, that's probably the least viewed video all year for this channel, and there's a reason for that, and that's probably censorship, because I said words on that video that usually I would censor myself, and yeah, YouTube obviously saw that, or their AI picked up on a few of the words and they censored it, basically didn't show it. We have 8,000 subs and climbing, and got in the 200s views. That's like, that's not a lot of views now, is it? Right? And that will also probably damage other videos that go out after that and stop people watching, because they won't promote any more videos from this channel because we said some words that the algorithm doesn't like. But hey, free speech. Be careful what you do. Before we get into the video, let's just take a moment to reflect on an amazing job that the FBI have done, and yeah, they got him. 33 hours it took to get him, and yeah, you can't complain at how fast the police worked and the support they got from their government. That's the main thing. They got a lot of support from their own government to catch that guy. So yeah, free speech has consequences. To me, that was the consequence of me saying words that YouTube doesn't like. I got suppressed for free speech. Now, should we ban free speech? Because we've got this going on down. I put it here. Canadians celebrating that person's what happened may be banned from the US. The US State Department is keeping track of people inside and outside of their country who are applauding the conservative influencers unaliving. Yeah, it's got to that point where free speech has consequences. The thing is about free speech is it shouldn't be banned. It really shouldn't. It should not be banned. But there are consequences for it in some avenues, and I felt that in the last video. I said nothing bad or nasty. I just explained what my feelings were about what had happened, and said a few words, like I said, that the algorithm doesn't like. Let me just say something on top of all this. We shouldn't be banning free speech. We shouldn't ban it on the internet. If you look on Facebook and on X and look around all the different posts that have happened from this week forward, there's a lot of educational school and college vacancies opening up, because people are saying some of the worst, horriblest things, and yeah, feeling the karma from it, feeling the pushback from their places of work. Now, if you go around saying that doing what happened last week to somebody is a good thing, that's not free speech. That's just being a hateful person. That's nothing to do with saying I think we should do this, or I think, you know, I don't think this this thing is good for you and I'd like to question it, or I don't think that bringing millions of people into my country is helping the country very much, and I think it needs a revision, or let's at least look at it and question it. Questioning things, free speech for questioning things should be allowed. It should be allowed. Also, these hate mongers who are going around saying that, you know, what horrible things they said last week, that should be left there, but consequences. will come back to those types, for those people advocating for violence. And you know, the last thing anybody wants in a political arena is violence. That's why we do programs like this. That's why we need people to come on the internet as independent reporters or independent speech people, similar to me and Clyde Do Something, Unacceptable Fringe, Krusty Canuck, 11/8 podcast, Northern Perspective. No matter what you think of all these people, Mr. Sunshine Baby, no matter what you think of these people, they are putting opinions that the bought and paid for media won't put forward. Because even the bought and paid for media have said some horrible things over the last week, over the last few days, let's say. And a lot of those people have been fired too for saying hateful, horrible things. One thing we don't want is this government to turn around and say all these horrible, hateful things these leftist people have been saying is the reason why we need censorship on the internet. That's the last thing we want. Do you know why? Because we need to know who these people are. They live among us. They're teaching our children at schools the hate and the division. Politics has no place in schools and colleges. You go there to learn something. You learn about things that you need to do your job. It shouldn't be a place where politics is number one in the it shouldn't be a place where politics takes precedent over what's taught in the school. It's not an indoctrination building or area or place. It's a place to learn, and to learn about things that you're going to do in life to, I don't know, make things better in the world. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. I know it's a bit of waffle, but let's have a look at your comments. Not going to keep you too long with the comments. We'll start off with stop this. Why Poilievre is ready to take on Tim Hortons. And just to go on from what I was saying, this channel is more okay, not a light-hearted look, but I tried to find a more interesting twist or the funnier side of what's going on sometimes, and I hope that comes through on some of the videos. Anyway, let's carry on with this. James says,
Tim Hortons is disgusting garbage food anyway.
I know, I like the sausage and egg McMuffins, or on biscuit. I do like it. I don't know about disgusting. The Shadow said,
People don't realise how much these foreign workers are costing taxpayers. They're claiming they're paying these workers $36 an hour while paying them $5 and pocketing the rest. It's a huge scam, and we're paying for their housing apparently as well. Yeah, boycott them. McDonald's coffee is better anyways.
McDonald's is an American company, I think, and I think they also employ foreign workers. I see a place for foreign workers, I really do. I don't see it in making coffee. I see it in the picking fields around Windsor and Lethbridge and stuff, you know, potatoes and bean plants, and working in hot environments like the greenhouses down there. Okay, let's move on to the other video that I did. Let's not get too deep into foreign workers today. Yeah, taken too soon. Mountain Madness said,
Never thought I'd see communism in this country. My family left the Ukraine because of this, and now half of the morons in this country support it. R.I.P. Charlie, condolences to the family.
A lot of people were posting that. Gib, well-spoken words. Rest in peace, Charlie. Liberals only have one opinion, and that's theirs. It seems to be that way, doesn't it? It really does seem to be that way. Michael says,
Charlie was, because he was teaching people how to think rather than just feel. His only offensive weapon was logic.
Jeremy said,
I was so shocked and now so sad that society has lost his inspiration and logical, balanced ways of engaging discussions. He was so life-educated and did not need letters behind his name. We will miss him, but never forget him.
And Carnage Carney said, USA lost a patriot the world gained a martyr. Yeah, it's he gave people a voice. He actually gave people a voice, and they didn't even like what they were saying themselves. How do you fight that?